This Shabbos we're going to be blessing the new month of Iyar, which begins on Sunday and Monday, Rosh Chodesh. Iyar, our sages tell us, is a word that is the acronym for the three words in the Torah, Ani Hashem Rofecha. The Aleph is Ani, the two Yuds are Hashem's name, and the Resh is Rofecha, which means I am God, your healer. And our sages have indeed told us that the month of Iyar is a special month in which there's a certain energy for healing. But it comes right after the month of Nisan. The month of Nisan is the month of miracles, the month of the Exodus from Egypt, the month of Pesach, when Jews expressed an incredible faith in God. When they left Egypt into the desert without any knowledge of where they're going or, a promise for provisions, it was basically blind faith. They went, they followed Moses. In other words, the month of Nisan represents faith, and the month of Iyar represents healing. The Rebbe points out that there are two types of healing. There's the healing that comes as a result of faith, and which means that first you believe in God, and then Hashem heals you. But that healing is much more profound. The Torah tells us, in that verse when he says God is our healer, it says that he will, to begin with, make sure that no ailments and no illnesses befall us. In other words, it's the type of healing where it's preemptive. Hashem makes it so that we don't get sick to begin with. There is a different type of healing which comes, which is that which comes before faith. A lot of times people, they only begin to turn to God and believe in God and have strength in their faith as a result of an illness that happens to them, something bad that happened in their life. And then they call the rabbi, they go to synagogue, they pray harder, they make a mishaberach, and so on. But that already, the faith was a result of the illness. Then God heals too. The faith, you strengthen your faith, that brings the blessing for healing. But that's a different type of healing. That's already a healing that comes after you are already sick. So the Rebbe points out that when the faith, the Nisan, the month of the Exodus, comes before the month of Iyar, the month of healing, the healing is in such a way where there's nothing to worry about to begin with. You were never sick at all. Hashem caused that you should be healthy from the outset. Where the healing comes as a result, where the faith comes as a result of the illness, that means you got sick and therefore you turn to God and you emphasize and strengthen your faith, then Hashem will heal you, but it's already the type of healing that came as a result of a sickness. You were sick. But the blessing that we all ask for is that Iyar should follow Nisan, that the health and the blessings that we get from God should be in such a way where we don't get sick to begin with. Hashem protects us and looks out for us before something bad even happens, so that nothing bad should even happen to us. And that's ultimately the greatest blessing. So I want to just finish off by saying it's important to strengthen our faith before you get sick. That means every day you should look to God and turn to God, pray to God, connect to God, knowing that it's the truth, not because you need Him, because you got sick, but because you always recognize that nothing in life is without Him and He's the director of everything. So when you have that kind of faith, you won't become sick to begin with. Hashem will look out to prevent your illnesses altogether. Hani Hashem Rofecha, may God heal us all in a preventive measure, that we don't get sick to begin with, because our faith is strong in Him. Shabbat Shalom, and have a wonderful month of Iyar.